There you go. That's your baby.
Thank you.
I don't care.
Oh, you didn't go all the way down. I thought you cheated.
Can't be good for you.
That's right, Mallory.
So I like this way to have your patients train if they can have an incline. It gets a good range, it gets a good full range of motion, and it really stretches out the bicep fully. You can do nice eccentric control.
Do it correctly.
I've been working
on you arching your back in an incline.
You like that?
It's all that.
You like that?
All right.
Eli.
Hey, Mark, curls. Resistance can be machine, TheraBand or TheraTube, manual, dumbbell, cuff weights. Would that come off? They should come off. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. If it doesn't, just grab the, and put that.
It doesn't come down there. So.
You know what? Actually, we got to put it down here. We got to put it there. We got to.
You made
it. And let's say
Mark, it's an easy
40
test.
pounds. Mark, 40 pounds. So guys, when you're working with your patients and you have to adjust equipment, if you're working in a gym, make sure that you have an introduction to the machines before you do it. So if you could, pull that out, and you're going to bring it up to. Another way you can work your biceps is this. Some people will want to work it in a different way. Now, you know, you can get a different contraction of the peak of the muscle, but you're not taking into account gravity when you do it in this manner. But nevertheless, it's still a good technique. You want to do it? Okay. So if Derek's going to strengthen his biceps, he has to adjust his body at a certain distance.
They don't care about nobody else.
That might be too light or too heavy. So if you need to strengthen your muscles at a different range for function, if you're working at a sport or an occupation above your head and you have to do things like this, this is the position you're going to functionally train your patients in versus here. So analyzing the job movement, the sport is really crucial because you do sport-specific or occupation-specific training. So I like that one myself.
Yeah.
Any other ones that you guys could think of right off the hand? Gentlemen?
Specifically for biceps?
Yeah. Just like pretty good.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You do like a light.
Yeah.
You know what? I like that.
I'm the same thing fine over here. You don't actually have like.
I already downloaded it.
Yeah.
I'll send you everything I have for the past couple weeks.
So you can do a preacher curl, you could like that, you can hang over, okay?
Send it to yourself.
Yes.
For like standing in front of her.
Oh, you can stand the other way and you can hang over. Yep.
Preachers.
All right, guys. What's the one that All right, guys. So now look at the way that you train your biceps here. So you can lean back a little bit, and that's going to be too light, I think. All right, so yeah, go ahead, hang on. Put on. So you would be lifting light.
He's going for endurance.
And kneel back more. Kneel back more. Come back more. So I want to come right to here.
Oh, it's this?
Yes, I want to do that. Okay, guys. So this is a. Hang on.
Full range motion.
Mark, do it right.
This is yet another way to work the bicep. Patients who are able to get down
And chin tucks.
and chin tucks and tighten up your core. All right. Trying to think if there's any other ways that I can think of. You let your elbow rest on your inside of your thigh. And the key is not to get spine rotation, just to get pure elbow motion. Your arms hanging over a pad, and you're doing this motion here. Incline curls is if your trunk is laying on a table or a bench and you're doing incline curls. Concentration curls is what Devon just showed. Here, cable column curls, and if you have to document it, you would just actually count what hole the setting is in, so I can come in the next treatment and be able to set it up in the same way. All right. So you can pull the weight down from a high resistance. You can start with the resistance low and pull up. You can also do chin-ups. So a supinated grip, and you're going to pull yourself up and do a chin-up. Okay, that's going to get the biceps as well. Lat pull-downs. So anything where you're going into elbow flexion.
Use tubing.
No, tubing. Yeah, tubing is fine. Who could tell me what a prime mover is versus a secondary mover?
Prime mover is the prime mover. It's taking the most force.
So okay. So sit down
The
here
agonist.
for me, Sherry. I'm going to have you do a lat pull. Okay? So she's going to do a lat pull down. Lauren, identify the muscles that she's working. What are the muscles? Yeah. So the lat is the primary mover, secondary mover.
Biceps.
Okay. So I don't think their shoulders. I don't think the tricep is really involved. Okay. A little bit of the rhomboids, the lower traps. You could get the lower traps in if you do this. Before she pulls down, I'll just say do a scapular depression. Now pull. Back up. Depression scapula. Now pull. So she's going to get some lats. She's going to get some lower traps. Now, how can she, Tracy? What would she have to do to increase her bicep contractibility?
Supinate.
Okay.
Supinator.
How would you instruct her to focus on the eccentric portion of this?
Slowly up.
Okay. So the resistance to the elongation. All right. So good. Now I want everybody's going to line up and go do a circuit.